What is this? What is this? You know, if you're seeing this, chances are pretty good you're at the Flamingo. And there's another awesome bird. But we're down here on the link. And we are at the Flamingo. Check out the Flamingo. So let's go on in. Thank you, buddy. Go ahead. All right, thank you, buddy. All right, so we are in the Flamingo. Now this is off of the Wink Promenade, so it's not even from the front entrance. Right here, you got a Splash Fresca bar. Oh wow! Look at the drinks: watermelon, cucumber, horchata, blueberry mojita, raspberry, mango, strawberry, pineapple. And you can get them non-alcoholic and with alcohol. They've got quality rum here, so. Here's some Flamingo stuff. Check it out. I always like the Flamingo for their kitsch stuff, and there's some shirts and stuffed animals. Got a coffee shop here, Havana 1957. You know, the cool thing, none of this was here years ago. I mean, they just started really kind of upgrading. But look at out here where they have the animals. Isn't it cool? A lot of people are out there checking out the weather, trying to see if it was safe outside. We got the Havana 1957 bar. Habitat elevators. So let's go outside and check out the little squirrely whirly. Check it out. This is their habitat. Back further is Garden Chapel, family pool. Let's see if we can find. I like the turtles. Check them out. There's one. There's a bunch. You got a koi and some congregating turtles. So I don't see anything else in here besides the turtles. Let's continue our little Flamingo walk. I wasn't planning on coming out here, but it's so pretty. It's such a beautiful day. I thought, why not? You get some ducks, and basically the same thing over here. We're gonna go back here where they have the water. Hotel Casino. Carlos and Charlie's. That's like a dining in and out. Check out their fountain with their flamingos. We won't be out here but just a few more minutes. See, it's a great congregating area. It's also a place where everybody comes out and smokes. So if you're a smoker, it's a great place to go. Oh yeah, a lot of koi's out here. Let's record that as our thumbnail. All right, let's go back in. I'm gonna go back in exactly where I left off. This is an area that Has kind of been redone. So comfortable. She's very comfortable. Guess it's been a long day staying up with the old folks. Hotel and restaurantes. Remember, and check it out. Down here we are just surrounded by hotels. So pretty cool, right? So Link High Roller, that direction. Here's the Flamingos. Let's get a view. Oh yeah, they're beautiful, huh? Look at the kois down here. And the little baby chickies. Hey, mommy. Watch your babies. And then the flamingos are so pretty. There's one back there that I can see. All right, let's go back in and walk around inside the Flamingo. Delayed reaction. Here's that Havana in 1957 again. That's where we went out. Here's Bugsy and Myers Steakhouse. In case you want to know where things are, you know, here's their steakhouse. This isn't the front entrance. It says that you have to go around. There's their board. They have a premium seafood tower, folks. And it's nice in there, huh? Yeah, it's nice. So we're coming up on the main casino floor. Here's Bugsy's. Here's the front end. Here's their sports book. So a lot of people are watching the games on right now. We're gonna go right like we always do. Down that direction are the showrooms. Folks, this place is crowded. Yeah, a lot of people are here this weekend, this Friday. See, I like these type machines. Single line, you got the single line, and you got another single line, and you've only got 1 and 2 credits. So this one you play $1. You can play $1 at a time, which I would urge you to do because then it lasts longer. Although, see, it's double here. You're putting 2 coins in anyway. But here, it's a little bit bigger. Nathan's, you got Johnny Rockus, Auntie Anne's. You got New York Brooklyn Pizza. Yeah, basic. Nothing special. Some good food though. We'll go back in this direction and see if we can. This again is the Flamingo. Look how big this place is. How ginormous. Let's go up on, oh, we can't, we're not allowed. There's like a thing, we can't go up on top here. Here's the Flamingo showroom. There's Bugsy Bar and a lot of table games. Piff the Magic Dragon, RuPaul's Drag Race, and look who's here. Wayne, up close and personal. He's got nothing else to do, that guy. I think he's probably in need of money. Here's Gordon Ramsay Burger. There's actually an outer component outside. So I think that's, oh look, right straight ahead. Here's a liquor store. Here's My Craps. Minimum, see what I mean? Minimum $5. So on this one, you have to meet minimum total bet, $5. Now, I've never played on those machines because I have a local casino that I go to. So I only put $1. But it says Total bet $5. Here's blackjack. These are becoming way more popular. Blackjack. That way you can do it at your own pace. Look at the Bugsy bar. A lot of basketball today. Bugsy bar. Across there is the high limit gaming and the cashier's office. We're going to kind of float. You can see a lot of the games and stuff. Of course, they have Buffalo. They have all the new modern games. They have that Frankenstein game. A lot of Buffalo. And then there's the Cromwell across there. So we're really close to the Cromwell. You can get to the monorail from here. Monorail picks up at the Flamingo. There's Pinky's, Vanderpump. Now, as we all know, the Cromwell, at least this is what is the rumor mill. I don't know if it's for sure been inked, but Vanderpump is actually going to open their own restaurant or their own hotel with her namesake as licensed, probably for the. Sorry, I'm going to finish this if it kills me. I'm too busy looking around and stuff. So it's going to go into the Cromwell. So it's going to, instead of going to be the Cromwell, it's going to be the Vanderpump Hotel. There's a lobby bar. Here's where you check in over here. Now, I urge people to use these. Oh, this is a rewards kiosk for your rewards card. I think you can actually get it here if you have a driver's license. And there's where you check in. Here's the check-in area. Here's the rewards, where you can get your rewards card. But this is all your services over here. Those machines are what I'm talking about. These are the check-in, express check-in out, and makes it a lot simpler. I would urge you to do that unless you've got something specific that you need to clear up with, the hotel front desk. This is a pretty area. There's not too many pretty areas. To me, it reminds me of, it kind of speaks of old Vegas, kind of like even the Golden Nugget kind of has that same where they use the white, gleaming, clean tiles, white tiles. Over there's the Wayne Newton Theater. You can get merch. You know how much Wayne Newton merch you want to get. Over here is Starbucks. And we're back over here by the sports book. We're back over here by the sports book. So, and Carlos and Charlie's at the front. Yeah, it looks fun. This is basically where we came in. Always go right. I always say you can get through a hotel, you get to know where everything is located if you just go right. Because all of the hotels are basically all the same. They're a big square. This one's older, so they had a lot of add-ons. Now we're going to go back and go out through the Link Promenade where we came in. And you can see, man, they've done a lot of changes to this hotel. Yeah, I like these old Flamingo paintings and things like that. It's kind of a cool theater. This is that Bugsy and Myers Steakhouse. We're back at the Havana 1957. And we're going to make our way out. Hope you enjoyed seeing the Flamingo. Gives you kind of a good idea. I like this bar here. Very attractive bar to just sit down at. Cortadito Coffee House. Yeah, pretty fun. See Pinky's, Bugsy Myers, and then Gordon Ramsay Burger. That actually has outdoor seating now up front. So we're gonna go out through the link. Flamingo Las Vegas.
I need to go.
Back out to the lake. All right, so bonus footage. We're actually out in front of the Flamingo on the Las Vegas Boulevard. Check out Caesar's Palace, Caesar's Fountain. But yeah, this is the front of the Flamingo, and this is the Hell's Kitchen across the street. You got the Omnia, you got the Caesar's Forum shops over in that direction. Yeah, pretty sweet. Now here's Gordon Ramsay Burger. It's the one I was talking to that's actually got outside dining. Didn't look like they had inside dining that I could tell. So there's the, don't go through that door over there. There's nothing else over there. They still haven't finished working on it. Gordon Ramsay Burger. You can sit on the outside. How good could it be? And here's also again, one of the entrances to the Flamingo. Yeah, it takes up like most hotels. I mean, look at the Caesars. If you look at that, it starts down there. You know, these hotels are actually on Flamingo, and then it's a big piece of property. It's a big piece of property that goes down quite a ways. Forum shops. It goes all the way down to where that Mirage sign is, and then it just covers this area. But yeah, this is the Flamingo. Pretty cool, right? Gordon Ramsay Burger on the outside, and then you got this entrance right here to the Flamingo. Look at the flamingos up there. All right, so we're headed over to the Cromwell, which is soon to be the Vanderpump Hotel. So let's go check out the Cromwell before it's changed over and get all posh. Like Vanderpump probably has got her biting at the bit to make changes. So here's the Flamingo sign, one of the entrances. Been here a long time. Bugsy Siegel back in the mob days. His girlfriend tried to put together, and when we're talking, nothing like the resort that it is now. And you might want to say, well, is the Flamingo a resort? Yeah, it's definitely a resort compared to the way it used to be. So, well, I hope you enjoyed it. That was the Flamingo.